party scene, I feel like, has been oversaturated, ultra escapism. People just want to party just to be outside, to show that they're outside on their phone, not to actually just be present with being outside. I feel like people want to show they're having a good time more than they focus on actually having a good time. And I think that's what then causes the abundance of just so many parties, so many, everyone has a party. So it's every weekend. Everyone wants to go, but then no one's dancing. Like when people be like, you a party promoter? I kind of like snicker. I'd be like, I'm not doing this every weekend. I can't promise you no bottle service. I'm focused on the experience.
Right.
How's your night going to feel coming here?
Very intentional.
Very intentional. That. So that's really the sauce.
Yeah.
Be intentional.
Yeah.
People are smart now. The consumer's more educated.
Don't you believe that you can shoot for the stars? No limitations, you are gonna go far. Keep on growing and learning, be the best version of you that you are. Because it's mine over matter. You know nothing else matters. It's mind over matter. It's mine over matter. You know nothing else matters. It's mind over matter. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I love that. Welcome to Mind Over Matter, baby. I'm your host, DEJA Wallace, and if this is your first time joining, welcome. If this is not, welcome back. I really appreciate you. You really came back to listen to another episode of Mind Over Matter, pun your head. Dope. I have a big guest in the building here.
What's goody?
I have Mr. Gyalifest himself in the flesh, Mr. Wingz In The Trap, Mr. Outside, period. Can I?
Yeah. It's the outside.
For my visual people, you can already see who it is. We have the one, the only, Jamez Doogz.
What's goody, y'all? How y'all feeling? It's your boy.
Yeah, Dougz, I'm excited to have you on this episode. We're about to get right into it.
Yes.
Episode 117. We want to talk about creating your reality, because you're somebody I could deem with doing so yourself, being just the creative you are, the culture creator you are,
okay, like that.
And just these things that you create in your mind, you're creating just big events from it, sold out events, having the whole city come out from something that you just conceptualize, So I'm giving you flowers now.
Thank you.
Nobody
I appreciate
haven't. And yeah, congrats on all your success. How has outside been treating you this summer?
It's been good. It feels like a classic New York summer, Knicks are winning. Knicks won. Yeah. So that's good. Weather's good. We got Jay-Z back outside. So everything's been a vibe. Yeah, my summer's been good. Everyone's been treating me good outside.
I love that for you. I had the pleasure of joining you at Gyalifest Juneteenth event.
Oh, yes.
Juneteenth.
Yep, the cookout. Yeah.
And introduce yourself first. I'm trying to jump into the episode. Introduce yourself. Let people know who you are if they aren't familiar.
Yeah, so my name is Jamez. I go by Doogz. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a creative director. I run an agency called Bask Studios. I ran a studio for 4 years called Bask Studios. It was a creative studio out in Brooklyn. I helped found Gyalifest, and I also helped create Wingz In The Trap. Just all around entrepreneur, creative. I do photography, videography, ideation, everything. Whatever I could do, I do it.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Was that good?
No, that was calm.
Okay,
that was good.
Okay.
So the purpose of this episode that I'm about to get into is that there has been like this ongoing epidemic that has been happening since the 2020 pandemic. And people are saying that outside doesn't feel like outside anymore. People are more introverted. People are more on their phones when you go to these parties. And I want to know from you, as the culture curator that you are you, is this true? Like, is outside actually feeling like outside again, or is things still a little awkward because of the pandemic?
Yeah, I feel like we definitely lost a step. There definitely has been a shift from just pre-pandemic to now. I think so. The party scene, I feel like, has been oversaturated. I feel like it's just like like ultra escapism. You know, like people just want to party just to be outside, but like to show that they're outside on their phone, not to actually just be present with being outside. I feel like people want to show they're having a good time more than they focus on actually having a good time. And I think that's what then causes the abundance of just so many parties, so many, you know, everyone has a party. So it's every weekend. Everyone wants to go, but then no one's dancing. No one's moving. No one's, you know, networking. There's no new things. I feel like it's kind of become uninspired, in my opinion.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like outside, as far as, you know, we are back outside. Things are back outside and shit like that. But I feel like we definitely lost something in those years that we were inside. I think it's changed. I think we're more plugged up and plugged in more than we should be. At least when you go socially, when you go to parties and stuff.
Do you think that we'll ever regain that like 90s vibe that people always reminisce about, or like early 2000 vibe?
You know, it's funny. I wrote about this. Like I created a Substack and I was just talking about like being late to the party. Like it's not what it used to be. When I was younger, like I wasn't outside for the 90s. I was outside for like 2010s.
Yeah.
You know, but the 90s was lit from what we hear about and what we see. When we get back there, I feel like we just need like a renaissance. There needs to be like real interest in creating something different, creating a real experience. I feel like there's a few people who are interested in doing that, but I feel like most people are just trying to make money and just trying to just generate vibes. You know, like just generate regular vibes without creating a moment. Like back when I was younger and I used to be outside, it was like Pizza Zoo was a big thing. You know, Henny Palooza, Doozy Palooza, big thing. You had to like wait. It wasn't every weekend. You know, Greatest Day Ever, big thing. It felt like you had to wait. There was like there was anticipation, you know, and then it was a moment, and then you wanted to be part of that moment, and then that was great. Now it's just like everything's all the time. So what is really going on? If everything's all the time, it's the same how people feel about music. Like the value of music has went down because it's super accessible. It's all the time. It's in your phone. They're dropping every weekend. So how could you really value it? What are you really listening to? And then the quality of it goes down. I feel like it's the same with parties. So I feel like for us to get back to the 90s, 2000s vibe, there has to be like real innovation and a real passion for people to want to create a real experience that's different from what we just did last weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it these damn phones? You know, your mom be like, it's them damn phones.
Yeah, I think it's the phones. I think it's our need to show people what we're doing all the time. But I also just feel like people are just trying to make money. So I can't really knock that. People trying to make money. If you tell me I could make this much money this Friday and then I could do it again next Friday, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say no to the money.
Point.
I'm going to do it. Even if it's the same shit, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get the, you know, like you got to choose, like, do you want to be innovative or do you just want to get to the bag right now? You know, so.
Okay. So how long have you been throwing parties? Like when was the first time you ever threw a party?
First ever party?
Yeah.
My first ever party was probably 2011.
Oh, dang, you've been doing this.
Yeah, I did it at college. I became an event coordinator at my college, and I was throwing events on campus, like as part of an organization, and then I was doing after parties off campus. So, yeah, I've been doing this since 2011, like event organizing and stuff like that.
Party promoter.
Party promoter.
Organizer.
Event organizer, you know. So, yeah, I've been doing this since 2011.
Okay. And what inspired you to keep it going to, like, continue becoming like this culture curator that you are now? So
for me, at first, it was just about creating community. I went away upstate New York, in a small town, Brockport. So, you know, there was a lot of people from New York that went. So it was like, we wanted to create community. We wanted to create the vibes from the city up here, you know, and also connect with the people up there, the Black people up there. So we wanted to create events. Like the school didn't have too much for people of color, like event-wise. So I was like, yo, let's just do it. So that, community was behind it. And then through that, I started to meet a lot of talented people, artists, musicians, creators. So then I started to want to curate different types of events. Like the first events I did when I graduated weren't parties, they were art exhibits. So I used to do art exhibits where I'd bring together painters and poets, and then I'd rent out places in the Lower East Side galleries, and I'd do those type of events. Because I was really passionate about the arts and that type of stuff. I eventually went into parties because parties make more money.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, and then I had ideas of like how I'd want to throw parties. Like I had these elaborate, creative, just ideas like, oh, this is different. And when I saw people, grasp into it, I was like, let's keep it going.
So you've been throwing parties since 2011.
Yeah.
I was 11 years old. That's been a minute. So
yeah, it's been.
How has your perspective changed about just even being a party goer yourself?
It's funny because I don't enjoy going to parties. It's like,
which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it. It's like work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm analyzing everything. I'm looking at everything. I don't really hear the music as much anymore because I've been in that scene so much. While I can enjoy like seeing my DJ or my friend who's a DJ have a good set, or if I go to my friend's party, I can enjoy it for them and be like, this is really good. Mm-hmm. In my mind, I just feel like I'm at work. So I'm thinking work wise,
Yeah.
My mindset has changed because now I don't really consider what I do as parties anymore. It's more like branding, like it is a party, but I'm more building a brand because I have different goals now, where the goals before were like pack it out, make ticket sales. Now it's like partner with brands, get sponsorship, create an IP, try to get someone to want to buy this from me, expand the idea of what we're doing,
So your mind is like shifting more so to the producer rather than being the consumer of it.
Yes. Yeah. My mind is super producer on it versus the consumer. I can still appreciate like, oh, this is a good DJ. That party's cool. This party's cool. But like when I do my own stuff, like I'm only doing Gyalifest and Wingz In The Trap. I might do one other thing like with my man Godspeed. We do Divine Line. But I'm looking at it from a branding point. Like
right.
I'm here to like literally brand manage. Like, oh, I'm going to get these sponsors. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. Like most of my events, I don't focus on ticket sales. The ticket sales are there. I'm making most of my money from getting brands to want to sponsor and partner for them to see the vision of where I could bring the audience to them. Like, hey, you guys want these eyes. So I see myself more like advertiser. And my party is the advertiser, like a podcast. Right. Like a podcast could be your product, and you want advertisers to want to sponsor because you have an audience. That's the way I see the events. Like I'm trying to get big brands to give me money because I have an audience that likes to attend what I create, but I could put your brand authentically involved with this.
Right. Has it always been like just every party has been successful? Have you ever had a party that flopped?
I've had so many flops. There's been so many flops. Those are like the flops feel like you in the Titanic movie. Like you just gotta go down with the ship. Like I had one a few years ago where literally no one came because it was during the holidays. I didn't read the room on. I should have thrown a holiday party. Instead I threw like a future theme party during the holidays. Booked big DJ. I booked Angel and Dren. Shout out to them because they still came through, did a fire set because they love trap music, so they was with it. And I just sat at the bar with a few of my friends and drank, and I was like, this is fucking bad. So I've definitely had flops. And then I had another flop early on when I did Wingz In The Trap. I did it on Black Friday thinking like, oh, everyone's going to have money. People going to want to go outside. Motherfuckers just had turkey. They don't want chicken. Like, no one thinking about wings the day after Thanksgiving. Like, they got leftovers. They got leftovers. No one's hungry, so I did that, and that was a flop.
Timing, that
was bad. That was a bad one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've definitely had flops.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how does Gyalifest stand out from all these other parties? Like you said, these parties are happening every single weekend. How do you stand out? And it's almost as if you had the formula now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely think we created a formula. Sponge created the idea of Gyalifest and brought it to me because he was part of my creative agency. So everything we do, we work together. So, he came to me with the idea and then we just built it based on his experience in parties and my experience. And we created a formula that we just kept practicing, right? So we used to do Gyalifest seasonally. We still do it seasonally, but we told ourselves the Gyalifest party side will be seasonal. That way it gives people time to miss it. It gives us time to really think about how to improve it. And it gives us also time to build the other parts of Gyalifest. So I think what makes ours different from everyone else's is that it touches on so many different things. It touches on the importance of the diaspora. It touches on the importance of women within the diaspora. We are literally highlighting women by only working with women DJs, women hosts. Like, we're really serious about that. And then the partnerships have to benefit these women. It has to make sense. So we do a lot of drives where we are getting like donations of women products. Like, we work with that type of stuff as well. In addition, we want to make sure the content makes sense where we interview different women. And it's like, we say the diaspora, we really mean it. Like, we're trying to connect with people in other countries, on other continents. So that takes time, to get to know them, build that relationship, then bring them, book them, things of that nature. Like, our lineup always has someone from another country, another continent, but it's like still true to the culture. Like, we're really not just saying it to sell a ticket. We're trying to really create that vibe here. Like, you get the real Gyalifest vibe, and then beyond that is the messaging. Like, we make tarot cards, like affirmation cards. Like, we're really trying to create product behind it. So we're thinking of these different, very intentional. Where I feel like that's what makes us different. Like, we really, like, it's a brand. It's a real brand. Like, you can activate it at a party, or you could just buy the product, or you could take, you could come help us donate, get goods for people that might not have it, women that might be in need for it, or you could hear a story from a Black-owned businesswoman that you didn't know. You could go support her now. So I feel like that's what makes us different. Like, we have all these different aspects instead of, and then the party is just the commencement of it all together. It's the celebration of all our efforts and work together.
Yeah, because I definitely do feel that intentionality when I go to your events. It doesn't feel like just any other party. It feels like it was very curated, and down to the DJs, like you said, is very like, they're in tune with the culture. They're not just playing, what everybody else is playing. You know what I mean? You have like Jamaican DJs, Guyanese DJs, people who you've handpicked yourself and built that relationship, and I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, it's all about relationships. Like, that's a big thing. Like, everyone who takes part in Gyalifest knows this is something special, but they also know they're a part of it.
Right.
Like, it's for them. It's for us. So everyone that we work with, they handle it with care. They handle it with that type of love that's what makes it all together. Like, yes, we curate it, but everyone who works with us helps us curate it, helps us formulate it, helps us build it. So I feel like that's what makes it different, where other people, like you said, like, it's parties every day, blah, blah, blah. It's like, they might have community too, but it's like, this one's built also by the community,
And what was the significance for you to make sure that females from the diaspora was represented in Gyalifest? Because that name alone, that Gyalifest has a lot of weight behind it.
Yeah, so Gajin, shout out to my guy Gajin and Spongito. They used to say, we don't manifest, we Gyalifest, as if it's a higher power to tap into it. It's more divine to tap into femininity in that type of way.
They say wisdom is like a feminine.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it.
Feminine,
And, me and Sponge, I can speak to, we were predominantly raised by our mothers. You know what I'm saying? So that's really important. Like, seeing, being raised that way, we feel like we have appreciation for feminine energy. Like, it really is like a higher divine power, and we want to tap into that. And especially as men, we wanted to be able to assist and provide and support. So it's like, we know how nightlife is. We know it's male dominant. We know it could be misogynistic. It could be all these things. So we wanted to use our privilege as men to create an opportunity for women and kind of build that with them in mind, but them benefiting and them partnering with us. Because the team is big, but we're the only two men, but we listen to them. We take their leadership. We take what they think makes the most sense, and then we build using that. So the Gyalifest name, that's where it stems from, and that's what it was like. That's what we wanted to feel like. We wanted to feel like a festival for women, and people who appreciate women, and people who appreciate the diaspora, and people who appreciate all of that.
Right. And it's a vibe on top of that.
Yeah, and it's a vibe. As women are, a vibe.
Yeah, period.
So, yeah.
Period. And I appreciate too how you have like usually have a lineup of just straight.
Yeah, because they know the tunes, they know the vibes, they know what we want to
They're
listen
better
to.
DJs.
They are better DJs.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even be low key no more.
Nah, high
High key, women
high
are
key.
better DJs. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't got women on your roster, like, what are you doing? If you actually don't have majority women DJing, like, what are you actually doing?
Yeah. Sometimes these guys be losing me with the gra gra boom. Like,
Yeah, and
relax.
they not. Women know what women want to hear.
Yeah.
Women know what men want to hear, or could direct. Hey, this is what you want to.
That
This is
is
what you
the
should be
best,
listening to. This is the vibe.
Guys don't have the ear for that. They
Not
really-
all guys. Because
No.
if you're not paying attention, you got to be in tune.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's important that we have the women DJs.
Yeah. Let's shift the gears. You also do Wingz In The Trap.
Yeah.
How does Wingz In The Trap, how is that project of yours different than Gyalifest?
It's totally different.
Okay.
It's, so Gyalifest is this, like I like to say Gyalifest covers like the international vibes, the people that come from the diaspora, right?
Mhm.
Wingz In The Trap for me is for like my Black American folk, you know?
Mhm.
It's for like Black American music. It's that type of vibe. It comes from my appreciation and my experience when I used to visit my family in the South, like those type of vibes, you know?
Mhm.
And it's ratchet, you know, it's free, it's all inclusive, you know, it's whatever you want it to be, you know. The vibe is obviously double cupped chicken wings. You know, we don't want you double cupping lean. We don't want you doing that. We go put the chicken wings in it, you know, and it's different types of chicken wings. Who don't like chicken? Like every culture has their own version of
Y'all
chicken
do
wings.
boneless?
Nah, we don't do boneless. We don't do boneless. Not yet.
All right.
Not yet. But you know, we do the flats, the drums, we do the different flavors. We even did vegan before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've done
I
vegan.
like that.
Yeah. We try to keep it all inclusive. And it's really like I created that event back in like 2017. I had put it on hiatus when I opened my studio for a while because I just was over throwing
We're gonna get
parties.
into that too.
Yeah, I was over throwing parties for a little bit, and I was helping build Gyalifest. So I was like, I'm not gonna do nothing else but just build Gyalifest for a few years.
Mhm.
But I brought it back because again, I was convinced to by a friend. Shout out Godspeed. He was like, I should bring it back, and then I did, and it blew up. And it's just like it's unique. Like no one else is doing it. It's really simple. I'm putting chicken wings in a cup, you know. So it's like it's not something someone else couldn't do, but it's like how I'm putting it together. Like the sponsors I'm bringing in, the vibes, all of that. It's not just trap music. It used to be just trap music, but trap music has not. It's kind of died down. It's not as lit. All the trap artists became just regular artists. So now it's just a culmination of just celebrating for me Black American vibes, Black culture, like Black Americans, people in America who fuck with Black culture, people who fuck with chicken wings, like people who like that type of shit.
Right.
And at the party, you could like do anything from you could try a custom sauce to get a tattoo. Like it gives festival vibes and that type of as well.
Yeah. So you wouldn't go international with Wingz In The Trap. That's more Gyalifest vibes.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to. Like I know when I went to Amsterdam, they really want me to go out there because they love Black American music and they love chicken. Oh, and then so I know like I got a lot of followers in Amsterdam. People have hit me up, venues. They want me to bring it out there. I might do Amsterdam, but that for me is more important to like hit like St. Louis and hit like, you know, go to Atlanta again because we went to Atlanta, we went to DC. You know, I want to hit these places up in America. More so than bring it overseas. I feel like Gyalifest is the bigger overseas international vibe.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So I feel like you still didn't give us the formula. Like, is there like a solid formula to throw in a good party?
I would
feel
say
like you hiding the sauce.
right, without giving too much away. Right. I mean, a lot of people know how to throw parties. For me, it's about making it cinematic, right? Because people are so quick to just like I'm not money hungry because I know how to make money in different ways. Like I don't need to make money from events. I don't need to. And I've proven that to myself because I stopped for a while and then I started. So for me, it's like it has to be cinematic. It has to be a moment. I'm a big movie buff. Like I love movies. Like that's my shit. So what makes a good movie to me, like the experience of going to a movie and seeing it, is everything that happens before. The trailers, the interviews, the engagement, the little things they do, all that feeds into it so that by the time I'm in that seat, the casting, exactly, hearing from the cast, seeing all that type of stuff. So I copy that into my events. That's why I interview the DJs, I do skits, I do drops, I announce partnerships beforehand. I do a lot that leads up to it to where it's like, you gotta go. You're gonna want to go. I'm building it up for you. I'm not rushing it because I'm trying to get you just to buy a ticket. I'm building this up for you to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Look at all these things I'm laying for you to take part in prior. Look what it's gonna be for you. So for me, that's the anticipation, and that's what parties used to have. That's anything that's good. It takes time, right? Like good things take time. Things that you're meant to really experience take time.
Yeah,
in my mind. So I feel like that's the formula that people miss out on. Like they don't do skits. They're not making it fun. They're not showing their creativity. They're not putting enough. I don't want to say medicine in the candy, but it just shows like they just want you to buy a ticket. They just want you to pay their rent. They don't really care if you having an experience. Like some parties, they have cool names, and then it's like, but where's the concept? Where's the actual implementation of the name? And like, where's the actual experience? You go to Gyalifest, it is actual Gyalifest. There's festivities going on. There's gal. You can manifest. There's things going on. It's all there. You go to Wingz In The Trap.
He's not lying.
It's gonna feel like a trap. You can get a tattoo on my shit. There's wings. There's gonna be artists performing. There's gonna be clothes you could buy, limited edition stuff there. There's gonna be giveaways. There's gonna be sponsors giving you stuff. There's things going on. It's not just come and dance, because I get everyone don't want to come and dance no more, but it's an experience. You're gonna walk away like, nah, that shit was different.
You're gonna say it's different. A movie and actually mean it.
It actually mean it.
People be spamming that word.
Yeah, you're gonna actually feel like you took part in my production. So I feel like that's what it is. I see it as a production. You know, like when people be like, you're a party promoter, I kind of like snicker. I be like, I'm not doing this every weekend. I can't promise you no bottle service. I don't got no. I don't even keep a guest list. I don't have a guest list. Like, you know, like unless you really hit me up, I'll make it happen. But I don't keep a guest list. I don't have bottle service. I'm not focused on those aspects. I'm focused on the experience.
Right.
How's your night gonna feel coming here? You know.
Very intentional.
Very intentional. So that's really the source.
Yeah.
Be intentional.
Yeah.
People are smart now. The consumer's more educated. You know? And some of them are cool. Like, hey, I'm just trying to escape. Cool. I'm going to just come here. I'm going to just go to the whatever. I'm trying to escape.
Give me a shot.
You know what I'm saying?
No, intentional.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the source for what we got going on. And that's why we're able to, again, like, I really lean on the fact that, like, we're a business. We're a brand. Like, we work with big brands. Gyalifest, we had a collab with Spotify. We just did a collab with Red Bull.
Congrats.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they give us bags to do what we do.
As they should.
And then going through the right people to engage with the culture. You know, we're not just taking the bag. We're making it like, this is how we want to do it. This is how it needs to be. It has to be authentic. This is how we want you guys to be involved in this. This is what we want to use these funds to support these people to come here. And they're like, yeah, facts. Like, this makes sense. And we do that from Gyalifest to Wingz In The Trap. Like, hey, you want to be involved? This is how your brand has to be involved. This is how we do it. Cool. You with it? Cool. And we make it fun. We make it good. No one feels like they're being hit with like ads, you know, like, it's just intentional. I can't like, gotta be intentional.
Yeah, it feels like you want to be a part of it and you're not being sold to like,
exactly.
Come here, we need you. It's more like, I want to be there. You know what I mean? I do want to touch on your creative side a bit because I feel like you do have to be just a mastermind when it comes to creativity to even pull off the things that you're pulling off. So we're going to get into Bask Studios, right?
Okay, yeah.
You say that, you know, you want to build that anticipation for your events and stuff, but that also comes with the side of like creativity that a lot of people don't realize that they have to tap into to pull these things off. So how has your creative side helped you just navigate these spaces, having that as a foundation?
My creativity is like my superpower, right? Like when they say there's a brand out in Amsterdam, the New Originals, they say creatives are the new athletes. That's how I feel, right? Because I've been practicing in so many ways to be creative that now I'm just, I feel like I'm elite at it. Like I just have so many ideas, so many different ways to tackle, whether it's a marketing strategy or an idea or concept or execution, that it just comes to me easily now. Because I've practiced that muscle at a very young age. Like my mom kept me very involved, like from football to after school newspapers to this to that. Like I was in everything. My mom had me going to Harlem to be part of the Harlem Children's Zone, and I'm not even from Harlem. Then I was back in LES being part of something else. Then I had to go to Brooklyn to be part of something else. So looking back now, I realized like I've been practicing being creative, using my brain in that way. So it just transferred over as I kept getting older and stuff. Went to college, picked up 2 majors. That wasn't enough. Became the president of 2 different clubs. That wasn't enough. Started a business off campus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just always was practicing doing stuff, like seeing my ideas come to life, like a science project, experimenting, whether it'll work or not. That was like a real thrill for me. And then when it would work, it's like, oh, eureka, this is fire. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. So I'm really passionate about bringing people together and being creative. Like, it just always kept just boiling over for me. In any space I'm in, just bringing my mind to it and trying to think of different ways to like interact with people.
Okay. And hence why you birthed Bask Studios.
Yeah, Bask Studios. Yeah. So I created Bask Studios because I realized in New York City there wasn't, and there still isn't, honestly, hubs where you could be adults and just trade ideas, be creative, right? Share, network, right? There isn't, like, when we were kids, there was Boys and Girls Club. Where can you go as a 25-year-old, 30-year-old that wants to become an entrepreneur, that needs help to find people within your tribe that's doing this and that? Where can you go?
Right.
Like, there's no place. So I created Bask Studios to be literally a creative studio where you could come, you could meet other creatives, work on projects together, work with me on projects, book the space yourself to do whatever you want to do, but ideally be an incubator for the creatives in New York City. I was inspired by one that was before me, Goldie. She had a studio for a while, and then she transitioned to something else. But I was like, oh, this is a great idea. We need spaces like this. So
it's like a YMCA, but for the creatives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I had equipment, a lot of different things. I'd have events, I'd have workshops. If you didn't know how to do something, we'd teach you how to do it. It was like we need those type of spaces, because now that it's like a different type of economy, it's like a gig economy. It's kind of a freelance economy.
Yeah.
You got to learn yourself. You got to turn yourself into a tool. A Swiss Army knife. But some people don't know how. What are they supposed to do? Just not have access. So I was really passionate about creating a space where people could come learn, then be hands-on with the equipment. Then maybe if you're good and if you know what you're doing, work with me on a project with a real client that I have. Things of that nature. So that's where Bask Studios came from. And I was able to run that for about 3 to 4 years. So it was a cool passion project.
Yeah, it's fire. Do you ever want to bring that back?
Oh, for sure. I'm definitely working on it. It just got too expensive because everything was out of pocket for me.
Yeah.
And I ran myself too thin. Like, I'm running a studio, then I'm running my creative agency, then I'm living my own life, then I'm literally in the studio, booking the studio, then doing the marketing for it, then still managing my clients. Like, it became a lot, and then rent and price just kept going up. But I'm definitely trying to bring it back. I spoke to you about it, like working with another agency to get a space to where we could, share it together. But yeah, I definitely think there needs to be a space for us to just be able to really just ponder and think and produce and execute without like the pressure of like having to show it to the world or it be perfect. Like, we should have an incubator. Like,
kind of like college.
Exactly. And not everyone, exactly, college.
And not everybody got to go, yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly, college.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to enter our Mind Over Matter segment. As you know, the show is called Mind Over Matter. When you hear that statement, Mind Over Matter, what do you think of first?
I think of like what's going on in your head. You start there, and then it becomes your reality. So I think of like you have to manifest or Gyalifest what's going on in your mind. You get control of your mind, and then your outside environment will then be transformed into that. So when I think Mind Over Matter, I think like it starts here, and then what you see is based on what you created.
Describe the mindset that carried you into this chapter of your life.
The mindset, honestly, it's a Jay-Z quote, and it's just I will not fail. Like, I will not lose. That's it.
Okay, period.
Yeah, I will not lose. Like he says it in his songs, and sometimes he's not even rhyming. He just says it like, I will not lose.
That's just his ad-lib.
That's just it. Like, he just says it. And it's like, nah, I feel that way. Like, I have no doubt in myself. Like, I used to have a lot of, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but like I used to doubt, like, oh, am I really who I say I am? Can I really do the things I think I could do? After a while, you've done it enough times, like you've been in certain rooms, and it's like, yeah, no, I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am who I say I am.
Period.
You know, so I feel like that's where I'm at. Like, just knowing I won't lose. And I got my back. Like, if no one got me, I got me. And that's, like, very important.
Mm.
And that's a mind thing. Because
Yeah.
once you understand that, you act that out in how you show up for yourself, how you advocate for yourself, how you move. Like, you tell yourself that, and then it becomes that.
Mm-hmm. You kind of touched on this, but what was the biggest mental hurdle you had to overcome to get to where you are now?
Imposter syndrome. That was the word.
Right.
Imposter syndrome was the biggest hurdle, because what I went to school for isn't what I'm doing right now. So for me, it was like,
Wait, what did you study? Side note.
I started 2 majors. I had sports management and then broadcast and journalism with a concentration in PR. So I kind of do the PR, I guess, but not really, not in practice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what I went to school for is not what I do now.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me feel very like, dang, like I'm kind of just going out there and just not freestyling, but freestyling. Like, I bought my own books to study. I started studying other agencies. I started just researching the people who I admired.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like, but who am I to say, like, I'm in this ilk, or I could do this? Even getting in the studio, it was like, I was like, I'm wilding. Like,
I'm wilding.
like telling people, let's get in the studio, like
Mm-hmm.
a recording studio, like a rapper studio. Like, people couldn't even understand, like, nah, it's a creative studio. They're like, what do you mean creative studio? Like, what is that?
Mm.
Like, what? Like, people didn't understand it. So sometimes that creates imposter syndrome when the ideas you have of what you want to do is not translating around you. So you start to think, am I bugging?
But
But
sometimes it only got to make sense to you.
Exactly.
Sometimes when you're trying to translate it to other people, it kind of it's almost as you're looking for some type of validation.
Exactly.
In times. And it's like, just keep it to yourself
Yeah.
until you see it in the physical, and it's like, all right, now I don't have to explain it.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, getting past that hurdle was the biggest thing. Like, trying to, like, not doubt myself anymore, not have imposter syndrome, and then looking back and see how far I came. It's like, well, I can't be fake, or I am who I am. But look how far I got. Look at the distance I've covered. Look at what I've been able to do. And then just realizing, like, all right, I got to get out my way. Like, if being in my way is causing this much issues or troubles, or it's my biggest challenge, imagine instead of me versus me, it's me and me. Like, just me having my back. Like, the guy goes from being in front of me to by my side. And then that's just how I think about things now. And it's been a lot easier. It's been a lot easier.
Yeah. I love that for you. So I created this podcast as a way to speak life into my days.
Mm-hmm.
And I also do encourage my guests to speak life into their days as well when they are on this episode.
Mm.
And yeah, long story short, what is in a specific example that you can recall that you've spoken something and it came into reality?
When I spoke something and it came to reality,
Mm-hmm.
that I was going to be an entrepreneur. Like, I was going to be able to fund my life. That was something I was very passionate about. I used to work for iHeart in sports marketing, and I was miserable. I was extremely miserable. And I just felt like, no, I got to find a way. I'm going to make a way. I'm going to be able to hustle. Like, I'm going to be able to, like, figure it out. And I just, even with the idea of, like, bask, like, that's where it comes from. The idea that I want to bask in what I do. I want to be great in it. So it was like, no, I really need to speak life into myself. If I'm going to create something that has the word bask in it, I have to learn. I have to lead by example. So I just would, like, speak life into myself, like, I'm a bask today. Every day I'm a bask. Like, I would even tweet it, like, today's a perfect day to bask. I'm going to bask today. I'm a bask. And then during COVID, I just found a window, like a silver lining. And since then, I've been a full-time entrepreneur.
Congrats.
It's been like 5-6 years of just figuring it out, hustling. And I would have never been able to make that jump if I didn't, like, speak life into myself and believe. Because it could be scary. Like,
yeah,
it could be very
unknown,
scary.
you know?
It's the unknown. But now it's like I thrive in the unknown. Like, I live here. I'm comfortable in it. You know, like, do I know what I'm about to do in the next 2-3 years? I have an idea of what I want to do. But I know that whatever I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be basking in it. Like, I know that much.
Yeah.
So it's just having that confidence and, you know, speaking life into myself that way.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to show you this piece of art.
Okay.
And you tell me what you were doing during this time. I hope you recognize it.
Oh, it's like from... Oh.
Explain to people what
It's a picture of a bunch of people at the Williamsburg location for G-Star Raw. They were at an event. That was an event that I produced.
Okay.
Where I partnered with G-Star.
What year was it?
2016.
Okay.
It was the beginning of me creating my agency. I was trying to put together, I used to put together shows, like artist performances. I was doing that as well. But I didn't want to do it in the same way that, like, no offense, but like, you know, they have to sell tickets, they do all that stuff. Like, I like that. I wanted mine to be different. So I went into G-Star, spoke to the owner. Someone introduced me to them, spoke to the owner, told them the idea. They liked it. I pitched them on, hey, I'll bring bodies in your store. It can increase sales. It would at least bring attention to your store. It'll be a good look for G-Star to be part of the culture because this is a new location. So this is how you can implement yourself in the culture. And it'll be a good time. And I'll produce it. And they was with it. So that was one of my first produced events that I did with G-Star Raw. And that kind of low-key put me on the map because it was like, oh, shit, how you partner with G-Star? Yeah, like it was packed, it was vibe, had drinks, there was a line outside, had some performances, you know. My man Diamond Lewis performed. He used to be part of the Joey Badass crew.
Okay.
The Pro Era group. I had a few people from Pro Era there. Yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. And people was like, wow, like I'm dead in G-Star Raw, turning up, performing. All the artists, we got them fitted in G-Star Raw, so they got to wear the stuff.
It was around that time too. G-Star was.
That was shit. Yeah, it was the shit.
G-Star, you was fly.
Yeah, he was fly. So yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
What was life like then for you?
Just full of ambition, just trying to make shit happen. It was me living at home, fresh out of college. So I kind of went through like damn, did I peak in college? Because college was so lit. I was like top of the mountain, doing everything I wanted to do in college. And I had to come home. Before I got my iHeart job, I had to just get a job. So I have my degrees, not really happy about the job I have, living back at home, but still trying to figure it out. So it was just like, I got to figure this shit out. Sun got a hit.
You figured it out.
And I figured it out. That's what life was like. I was happy, but I was definitely like going through it at that time. It was definitely mind over matter time for me over there.
And how has your mindset evolved from then until now?
So the thing is, obviously, you always want to say you like you've grown, right? You've grown mentally, you've grown. So I think I've grown in how I do things and how I approach things. Like back then, I used to have like really bad anxiety. Like it was weird. Like I would throw these events and bring all these people together, but then be like socially awkward about it. Cause like,
it's like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, like I'm low key like an introvert. Like I could talk and all this, but like I have a very small social battery. And even back then I had anxiety, so it's like,
oh shoot,
I don't want to talk to anyone. You know, so I'd always look upset at my own shit. Like I'd just be like, because I'm thinking about everything that could go wrong. It's like, oh, I got to do that, or damn, this didn't come out the way I wanted. I learned to like be calm, be easy. Part of event planning is knowing that nothing's gonna always go your way. Be graceful with yourself, be patient, enjoy the moment, and remember, like, people are watching. So like, stop looking unapproachable. So I've learned that. But as far as anything else, I feel like I'm still creative. I'm still hungry. You know, I'm still very hungry to like do ambitious. Like that was ambitious. Like I literally just walked in, didn't have no G-Star in my own closet. Didn't even wear G-Star. Like, and I just like, yeah, I could do this for you. With no proof of like that I fuck with the brand.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, this was like, didn't have a presentation, didn't make a deck yet. This was literally sitting down. The person that was really, the manager was there and the manager was there, and she overheard. She was like, oh, this sounds good. Just sat down and just spoke to her. Like, yeah, I want to do this. I think this would be good. Where you guys are located, you know, no, there's not that much walking path or street, you know, like people aren't just walking this direction. We got to do something to make them. We do this event. It'll let people know, oh, you guys are right here.
Yeah.
She was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm just like, no, it does. It does, actually.
I love that for you. We're going to get into this last segment. Do you believe in conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe it.
Name one you believe in.
I don't think niggas went to the moon. Like, I think we've been there now, but I don't think we went to the moon when they said we went to the moon. Before I used to think, like I remember I got arguments with my friends about it, but now I think about it, I'm like, yeah, niggas didn't go to the moon back then.
I low-key believe that too. I feel like it was staged.
Yeah, because we was in a race with other countries to try to do it. So it's like, Nigga, stage that shit. Say we went. Like,
Yeah, we got the production.
yeah, we got
Let's
the
go.
production. We got Hollywood. Like,
Exactly.
Hollywood was like technically like, Hollywood back then must have felt like technology. Like, yo, let's just Hollywood that shit.
Yeah.
Who gonna know? We put it on the television.
So who you think pulled up first?
I think we eventually did.
Okay.
I think maybe China went too.
Uh-huh.
But I think back when they say First Man, I think it was a movie production.
Like
Yeah.
one step for man, one
Yeah, I
step
think
for...
that shit was too perfect. That shit was a script. That's now that I'm into like marketing, that's a great copy right there. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Like that's not just something the nigga just go a freestyle
Nah.
on a. You know what I would really say if I really went?
What?
Oh shit, get me the fuck out of here, yo! What the fuck, yo? What's going on? Like I'd be shook. I'm not just gonna spit a bar like that on another. Someone wrote that, so it was definitely produced.
All right. We talking to the right person.
Yeah, I got other conspiracy. I got mad conspiracies.
Really? I'm gonna name these and you
Okay,
tell
bet.
me if you believe it or not.
I bet.
Do you believe that toothpaste contains the chemical fluoride that blocks your pineal gland to create and to actually create? Sorry. Do you believe that toothpaste contains the chemical fluoride that blocks your pineal gland to create and it disconnects you from God?
I've never heard that one.
You never heard
I
that?
never heard that one, but I would have. Who owns them? If it's a white company, I would have put it past them. If toothpaste is owned by white people, I would have put it past them. I don't know, cause
You never heard that one?
I've heard that it disconnects you from God.
Yeah. From like actually receiving messages clearly.
I never heard that one,
Nah?
but I believe it.
You believe it?
I can honest. I've watched so many movies and see so much stuff, and I'm a big history buff. Like I like history. People have done wacky shit in history, like with the wackiest of shit. Like niggas,
I'm gonna throw some crazy ones at you.
I'm telling you, people are, like in Europe, they erased like there was these people called the Moors, which were like Middle Eastern black people that came to Spain. They erased their whole history and said these niggas never came, and then we believed it. So I believe they'll do anything else if they erase history. They gonna rewrite history.
Yeah, they painted all the people.
They took off the noses.
Yeah.
They took off. They was like, hey, no black people been here. Ain't no black people been here. So I believe anything's possible. People rewriting history.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with this crazy one.
All right.
You believe they be cloning people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was cloning
first person to
goats.
say yeah.
They was cloning. I remember I was in school. They made us watch it when they cloned the goat. They was excited about the other lamb.
That too. I had a class. They showed me they was cloning fishes. Though.
Yeah. What are they? And this is what I'm gonna say. Humans are very selfish. Why would I clone a fish? To work up to what? Why would I clone a goat? No, but to who? Fish don't got money. Who got money?
Oh, so
Humans.
you think they cloning people?
Yeah, that's the goal. That's why you start.
You think they clone Jim Carrey?
I don't know about that one. I think Jim Carrey, whatever that one, I think Jim Carrey was in on that, and it's just fucking with us. I don't know if that was a clone of him, but I believe they do that. They practice products on animals before they give it to us. That's all.
True.
They do that with everything. Everything is give it to the animals, then give it to the humans. I doubt they're cloning animals just to keep it at the animal level. I'm pretty sure.
Why they cloning you? Well, why would they clone?
You ready? I think they clone humans because if you could make more humans, you could start slavery again. You feel me? You could use their organs. You don't gotta wait for someone to die. That's your match. You could just make a clone and take that clone match. Like, yo, I'm this A type. I only could get that. A clone, you could just take it from the clone. Clone don't got rights. I'm doubt clones gonna have rights. That's the first thing they do. They don't like giving people rights. They definitely gonna take rights away from clones. You looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm bugged out. You looking at me like, oh, I'm wilding.
Nah, we listen and we don't judge.
Okay.
Judgment free zone.
Yeah, they gonna take the clone organs. They gonna use the clones.
I never heard somebody so passionate
labor.
about it and have like an actual.
I'm telling you, I believe in conspiracy.
All right, I'm gonna hit you with one more. Airports are actually time machine portals. Many airports we go in are just many airports. Why am I having so much? Bro, it's been a long day. Airports are actually time machines and portals. Many airports that we go into are just as big above as it is below. Many conspiracy theorists believe that airports are portals and traveling. You can travel, like time travel through airports.
All right. I can see that one because technically when you go on an airplane, you are going through different time zones. Mm-hmm. There's a different time from where you are to where you're going. Mm-hmm. So technically that is time travel.
But like actual time machines are like,
In the airport?
yeah.
And we just not using them?
Now people are using them,
But we're not.
but we're not. Like scientists and stuff. I'm just adding stuff to it. Because they said like airports are just as big under as it is above. And airports are huge above.
Well, yeah. I can see that.
You can see that?
I can see that. I don't know if I believe it in full, but I can see it.
Yo, we met the conspiracy theorist final boss.
Yeah, I could. Remember the movie Men in Black? Yeah. Where they went into the train station and then he opened the little, when they used to have mailboxes at train stations,
exactly.
and there was a whole world inside.
Yes, exactly. That's the same concept.
These people, as a creative person, I can tell you right now, all my ideas come from something. It's rooted in something. So when we see these things, it has to come from somewhere. Some version of it got to be true at the very core of it. Something. I'm not saying it got to be the full, but something. Something.
There's some truth in there.
There's some truth to it.
All right, just a little
Now,
bit.
time traveling at the airports, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they tried it one time.
You ever see like you always get sleepy when you get in the airport?
Yeah, OD sleepy. Wait, what's that mean? Time traveling makes you sleepy?
I guess. I don't know. I never time travel. But is anything you want to finish the people off with? Anything you want to touch on?
More conspiracy. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. This is my time. Don't believe them. Anything I want to finish people off with? Just tap into everything we're doing with Gyalifest. We got a lot of dope stuff coming. We got a collab coming with our people across the pond, Recess. So we're very excited about that. So tap into everything Gyalifest. Reach out, especially young women, creative women, production women, any women that's looking to get experience or opportunity. Reach out. Gyalifest, we're always down to work with everyone. Even if you have a story to tell, reach out. And then what else? Wingz In The Trap, pull up. Let's have a good time, you know. Right now I've been working with Atomic Wings a lot, so I'm trying to do something exclusive with them, trying to get a partnership and stuff. So might go on tour soon and shit like that. So yeah. So I'm trying to make that happen, yeah. And then anything Bask Studios, just keep your eye out. You never know when I could bring that back. Yeah, I'm trying to bring that back. So just follow me.
Yeah, click the link in the description.
Click the link, follow me. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I do a lot, so the plug is me. I'm plugging myself. Follow me.
Click the link in the description if you want to follow Doogz. Everything will be there. Stay tuned with everything he has in store. Gyalifest, Bask Studios, Traps in the Wingz In The Trap.
Trapped by the Wings.
Yeah, Trapped by the Wings. Anything his creative mind, you never know. So stay tuned. Know. And thank you for listening to the end. Like, you really listened to all the way to the end. I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate you. I could tell you glowing. I could just tell you're glowing.
You smart. You special.
You special. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Thanks. So yeah, make sure you tell a friend, auntie, sister, uncle. That is Mind Over Matter, baby. You get me.